Hey folks, there we are. If it's you and it's me, it must be Tom ATV. Exciting Halloween Horror Night. Info out today. All the frequent fear passes are out and some other things. Let us discuss right now. First thing I gotta play for you. Let's go. Let's just play it.
Thanks for paying attention, Jordy.
Sorry.
Or we just give you exactly 32 seconds of
Jeez, another conspiracy theory? There's no hidden stuff in the park. Let me text Jordan. Okay, I gotta go. Ava's almost here.
You good? Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Escape Vecna's Curse, Stranger Things, only at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, that may be good, right? Oh man, that's gonna be awesome. I mean, don't you think? Wow. So, let's get right into it. You are thinking about buying frequent fear passes and whatnot. Let's take a look at the math, because I have done the math. And the math is right there. And you want to consider what in the world passes you're buying. And before I get into this, you also want to think about what nights are you really going to be going. Because you don't want to overbuy your passes, right? You don't want to buy way more than what you need. Usually, an average person that comes to town, think about this. For $79 a person, you can get a single night ticket, and maybe you go 2 nights. So that's $160. And then, because you're only coming 2 nights, you definitely want to get the express pass. And depending on the night, that price is going to change. So depending on the night, let's say you go for one and then you got to pick a night you want to go. So you can see how these things vary, right? But still, if realistically you're only going to be going to Halloween Horror Nights 2 nights, why in the world would you buy a 30-night frequent fear pass? That's a colossal waste of money. I mean, unless you have a channel. Now we're going to be there all the time. So we need to buy it so we can get down to these lower prices. But you may not have to do that. So I broke it down, and no matter how you slice it, it's shocking. The prices are up. It's shocking. It hurts. It hits you right in the wallet. And now that I've quit hyperventilating, I felt like I could do the video. So here we go. Let's get into it. Okay. So, by the way, Tom ATV going to be there on opening night. We're going to show you live all 5 scare zones. The very next day, I will be at the RIP tour. That is right there. And I will be taking the very next night, I will be at the Halloween Horror Nights Behind the Screams Unmasking the Horror Tour. That tour, pretty special. And although you couldn't video last year, I'm going to take a number of pictures, set it to creepy music, and it was one of our most watched videos of last year, is the Halloween Horror Nights Behind the Screams Unmasking the Horror Tour. We're going to the most houses that'll allow us. That's the 6-house tour. So I will be there the very first day it's offered. So you're going to be able to see those in-depth photographs everywhere they allow me to do it. Scream Early this year, $40. Price is up. Shocker. But, you know, if you're an annual pass holder, you don't need this because you'll be in the park anyways. If you're not an annual pass holder, you may need this. Now, why would you want to spend that $40? Is it because the event where you hang out is so grand? Finnegan's could be fun. But, you know, when you hang out in Springfield, you're just hanging out. You're just waiting. The only reason to go and spend that extra $40 is because you do get into the first house much quicker than anybody entering through the gate. After watching the opening ceremonies, you will get back to a house or two probably quicker than people entering that gate when they open that up, and you know what breaks loose. Okay, let's talk about it. Halloween Horror Nights Rush Your Fear Pass, $179 per person. There's the nights, right? You get 18 nights. It's September only. So if you really run out of gas on Halloween Horror Nights in September, you're burnt out. You don't need to go October, because I will tell you the best presentations by the scare actors is early on, because at the end of this thing they lose gas. I mean, they're just God bless them, but it's hard to keep that up. 48 stinking nights. I don't think so. So $179. But you look, so let's say we select that. But if you want Rush of Fear Pass, which gets you into the park on 18 nights, but if you want Rush of Fear with Express, so you can get in the Express line all of the 18 nights, $529 stinking dollars. Okay? $529 per person. And that hurts. But it is what it is, right? So that is what it is. So that's kind of what happens there. Let's keep going. Let's get out of there and let's go to the next one. By the way, I'll show you what this costs here in a minute. So let's go down to seeing Halloween Horror Nights in September and October a good bit. Now remember, these dates, they change. They change quite a bit. So you want to look at the nights you're actually going to go and see which one fits the best. Now these frequent fear passes, $229 per person. And then if I select that and then go to Frequent Fear Express, you see these things jump up to $609.99 per person. So remember this also, why I'm thinking of it. If you, $609.99, if you bought opening night ticket with Express Pass, you can go to the window at Universal, trade in that money that you spent on that for a Frequent Fear Pass. So it's the difference, which is what I will be doing later on here today. $609. So, holy cow, right? Let's keep going. Let's get out of there and let's go next to the next level, which is Frequent Fear Plus. Select that. Clearly $269 per person, but when you add Express to it, we're up to $700. Let's get out of there and let's go up to the ultimate Frequent Fear Pass, the Ulti. Select that. That thing is 374 per, and then my goodness, I mean, this is more than my first car. $919.99 per person for Ultimate Fear every stinking single night with Express to get in all the houses. And Express, just so you know, if you buy Express on these passes, it gets you into each house one time per night, not multiple times. Okay, one time per night, so that's all you get. I will also give you this tip. Think about this for a minute. The more nights you're coming, the less important it is to get Express. Okay, so if you're coming multiple nights, you have more time to wait in the regular lines and not have to do the Express Pass. So it's just an idea. So maybe you can save some money, not get Express, but come more nights, because you could see all the houses, see all the scare zones, see the show, and then, you know, there's going to be some kind of a Vamp 69 show, not in the lagoon, but next to the lagoon. That's the rumor. It looks like that's going to happen. So that's where things sit. So here's what I wanted to show you. So you think about, as far as value goes, right? What do we Why would they give you that? I don't know. Maybe somebody knows about Peacock, so that would be something that would be interesting. So let's just go into one, and I'll show you. It says, well, it's right here. So on this one, it's 6 months of Peacock at no extra cost. Right? View details. Let's see what that's all about. So it gets you all that lovely information the Peacock offer. Grants you access to Peacock's streaming platform, and currently a $4.99 value, and they're trying to get you hooked. That's what they're trying to do on that. So I mean, that's cool. So that's what I have for you. Big day. The passes are out. Which frequent fear pass are Rhonda and I gonna buy? Oh boy, I don't know. I will let you know, but we are undecided yet. So, but I will be doing that later on this evening. We are going to Universal. We are taking the granddaughter on rides at Islands tonight, so we'll see you there if you're coming out. Where else would you rather be than learning everything there is to know about Halloween Horror Nights with Tom ATV? We'll see you in the next one.